Hello, everyone. I hope you are having a wonderful day. It is very sunny and very hot in Texas, but I hope that you are doing well. So, welcome to a night of free Lenormand Card Readings. I'm Michelle, a mystic channeler. I love to find mystical knowledge and spiritual knowledge. So, I thought I would come on here and give you some hope and love for the week. So I will do a universal reading and then I will see who wants a reading and we'll see how it goes. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Today, what I want to start with is with Lenormand cards. The reason why I love reading them is because they're very symbolic. I mean, life is very symbolic. And artists, whenever they paint, sometimes they paint very symbolic things. And so I thought I would share a piece of art that Akiana created. If you don't know her story, let me go ahead and give you her website because she is incredible. I mean, she started really young, and I love her painting of Jesus, and it's called the Prince of Peace. And she is just an amazing artist. So I thought I would share one of her paintings, which is called The Choice. And what I want you to do is really look at this painting and see what it brings to you. What kind of symbol do you think? Of course, I've already told you the title, but maybe the title will help you with it. But it is a choice. So what do you think? And you can put it in the comments. What do you think this painting symbolizes of a choice? What does it mean to you? And I thought we would go over this before the readings. I love doing something at the very beginning. So let me tell you what the artist thought whenever she was actually doing the painting. So it symbolizes how every choice acts as a thread woven into the tapestry of our lives, pulling new colors into our experience and shaping our destiny. So that red balloon, and I love that she used a little boy because that childhood energy, of course, they're always making choices. And the tapestry, of course, is at the very top of the painting. So I hope that you enjoyed learning about this painting. But if you, again, go to her website and just look at all the paintings that she has, a lot of them do have symbolism behind them. Okay, so let's go ahead and start the readings tonight. So I am going to do a universal reading first, and then I'll see whoever is out there if you need a reading for this week to get you started. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and change the camera so that you can actually see the cards. And so this is the deck that I'm going to use for your universal reading, and I'm going to change the deck to see if anybody wants a reading for this week. I feel like I'm being pulled. And as I put my energy on the cards, I'm going to go ahead and think of the questions. It's going to be a general reading of what guidance does anybody that is watching this universal reading need for this week? What guidance do we need to be our higher selves so that we can spread love and light? Ooh, you just kept going, didn't I? But yeah, so with Lenormand cards, the more specific you are, the better. And since it's just a general reading, I'm not going to find a significanter in the deck because it is a general reading. All right, I feel like I need to do this. Some more shuffling, and then I'll just go from the top. All right, so we're going to do it this way. Ooh, and that's an extra card that this deck, oh, this is extra swell. All right. Ooh, there's that child. Oh my goodness. And oh my God, a lot of these with this deck, okay, the regular Lenormand deck only has 36 cards. So there are several that are in here that are extras, including our main card. So, okay, so what I'm really feeling, and this is going towards more spirituality this week for guidance, okay? So what we do, or a lot of people do spiritually, is here we're on earth and we need to bridge it to the spiritual world so that we can receive more guidance. So whenever we look on this side is what has happened, or looking at what we need to look at so we can move on to over here. So a lot of times in the past, what we have done is we have used the compass, and the compass kind of guides us. And I always think of the compass as our intuition, okay? And so we've been doing a really good job keeping our clear intuition to follow the bridge to the spiritual world. That's what needs to happen. So whenever you are trying to get to the spiritual world and get guidance, you need to make sure that you're pure at heart, which means that if you need to get rid of some things before you meditate or get guidance from the spiritual world, go ahead and do it. On this side, all right, this is something that we will really need to look forward to. So this is about time, okay? And I love this. This is childhood. So a lot of times to be able to get spiritual guidance, we need to think about the time when we were children. And I love this. Really look at things from a childhood point of view. Anything that is guidance from the spiritual world will be very pure, but really look at it from a child eyes, that you see it for the first time, and really put your heart into it, because it is time that you do that, is to really have that childhood energy going through. All right, I am going to say hello. Oh my goodness. So, Anne, let me know. I'm just very curious if you drew that, if you are the artist behind that drawing that you use as a profile picture on Facebook. I'm just real curious. I love, and if you had seen the very part of this program, I did look at a painting, and we talked about the symbolism behind the painting. So let me know if you are the artist of this painting that is your profile picture. I absolutely love it. All right. And also at the same time, Anne, if you want a reading, please let me know with Lenormand cards, or a question that you have for this week. And what I will do as well is sometimes there's a time delay between what you hear from me and also whenever you respond. So sometimes I don't see it for a couple of seconds, and I would say 20, 25 seconds. So yeah, and if you see my fingernails, as I was doing the cards, I painted myself today. And I had paint still on, and for some reason the paint really got between my fingers, between the paint and my skin, and it would not come off. So if you see anything, I have been painting today. So I am an inspiring artist. I may not be be a professional artist yet, but you never know. I don't want to degrade myself on that. So let me know if you want a reading. And also want to say congratulations to Spain for winning the World Soccer Cup. And, it kind of saddens me, because I really love seeing the world come together to watch the soccer teams. I thought that was absolutely fabulous. And I have some flowers, and these come from my garden. And the one thing about flowers right now, they are all dying because the sun is just burning the color away from it. All right. So I don't think there's going to be anybody that wants a reading this week, and that is absolutely fine, because this the show, a lot of times will connect with somebody who really wants a reading with the energy flow and everything. I will tell you, I won't be on next Sunday because my husband and I will be going out of town, which I'm really excited about. But I just wanted to do one card reading real quick, universal, to get you going as well. Okay. All right. So replenish and recharge. I love this. All right. Do you see that? And I don't think I can pronounce that precisely. So So replenish and recharge. And let me get the book because it does say at the, gives us a message. So this will be our message for the week. All right. All right. Get my glasses on. Wash away spiritual impurities. Oh, wow. That goes along with our reading. Feel the water carry away all negative attachments that cause ill health and underdetermine your emotional well being. Make time to refresh and renew your energy fields. So be sure and do that this week, and also look at that childhood energy that you can bring in and see things from a different perspective for the first time. All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed the show. If you're watching it later, I hope this brings you guidance so that you can find your own wisdom, your own truth, so that you can show your love. All right, thanks so much, everybody.